Suicide can be many things, but how about funny?
I was wondering if you'd be interested in throwing yourself in front of my train.
That's what the makers of Mackenzie Crook's new movie, 3 and Out, are hoping.
How could I refuse?
Mackenzie plays a tube driver who accidentally kills 2 people when they fall in front of his train. He's told if it happens again, London Underground will automatically retire him with a huge payoff. With pound signs spinning in his eyes, Mackenzie goes looking for someone who might be ready to take the plunge. The train drivers' union is furious.
The subject of people falling under trains, which are usually very tragic circumstances for both the family and those involved in the driver, it's just not a laughing matter. For those who have to subjected to it and have to deal with the aftermath and have to live with being at the controls when someone's life is lost. It's just not funny.
But the film's director thinks the union is missing the point.
I don't think that comedy needs to steer away from sensitive issues, because actually if it did, there would be nothing to make comedies about. Almost everything of any relevance, I think, to the life in which we live is going to have certain sort of sensitive aspects to it. It's going to upset some people.
Union leaders are also gobsmacked that London Underground allowed the makers of 3 and Out to film at real tube stations. They say it shows utter disregard for the feelings of their drivers, some of whom are severely traumatised after having to deal with the horrific experience of watching someone jump in front of their train. Transport for London say they considered the film producers' request carefully and after studying the script allowed a few scenes to be filmed at their stations. For some people though, suicide isn't and can never be funny.
We don't want to be seen as an organisation that has no sense of humour, and all sorts of things are funny about people and human behaviour, but I think it's worth remembering that some 5,500 people die each year in this country from suicide, and on the railways alone it's over 200 people a year now that die, and so for the people who are bereaved by suicide, for those left behind, that's going to be difficult to explain as to why that's something that's funny.
The filmmakers insist their movie is more about finding friendship than poking fun at despair, but they'll still be hoping that when 3 and Out opens in April, even suicide can raise a laugh.